already, just like I promised. Take a quick look at the bike. The mirrors first. Oh, beautiful. Look at that, folks. Very, very nice. I like it. Let me see if I have... Nope, okay. Did I... I'm good. So there's the bike. And there are the mirrors. Alright. Look at that. Beautiful red color finish. Matches the bike. Oh, that is sexy, folks. That is sexy. Look at that. Something that matches the bike. Oh, by the way, this is nicely done. Touch in the front. The bumper mud guard is gonna go right, pretty much right there, right underneath. We ordered from Pit Bike, Fender, and should fit without problem. This is the front. It's an American flag. Boom. We state what we believe in, which is our country and Constitution. So that's what we got. And beautiful accents of a red color that pretty much matches very nicely. So I think red is my color for now on this bike. Beautiful, beautiful details. You can tell. You see. There you go. Light. Sexy, folks. Dump throttle. Headlight. Alright. They're sturdy. They're not moving nowhere. They're not going nowhere. You can twist them. You can adjust them whichever way you want. It doesn't make my hands. Doesn't bother my hand, as you can see. I have plenty of room for my hands, so I'm pretty much good this way. Very nice. Alright. No battery inside the bike, obviously, because it's a big battery, and it's actually raining, folks. So I refuse to ride a bike on the rain. But yeah, so far so good. Mud guard in the front soon, probably next weekend, and put some sort of mud guard over here. I'm thinking of Saran mud guard, but I would have to like do it from here to here. But the whole thing is, this piece goes up and down. So I don't know. I might use some slack, but if I use some slack, it might bother the wheel or the chain. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to do some sort of mud guard in the back, but I'm thinking to put the mud guard that goes with zip ties and goes this way, goes over the wheel this way. So might be a good idea. But yeah, so this is how she looks right now. Very nicely done. Phone holder. This is Jesus Christ. Wow. Look at this carpet. It's going to be a problem in the winter here. It'll fly all over the place. I gotta put something heavy. Probably I'll end up putting these chairs on top so it doesn't blow off. But yeah, folks, 3 minutes of sweetness. The bike feels really good. Don't like the fact that this thing is white in the back, but you always take it off and paint it, but it really doesn't bother me, you know. But yeah, so happy with this. They just came out so nice. Very sturdy. This isn't going nowhere, folks. This isn't. I'm moving it. Only this piece adjusts sideways, left, right. You know, so you can go in, you can go out, go upwards, downwards. Once you adjust these things, so the holders over here, I kind of adjusted to have it further out, so it doesn't impede with my hand movement, and I can shift my hands, my palms, and we're good. Yeah? Bike start looking sexy. Next goal is to run a temperature sensor somewhere to the side of the controller, and of course temperature sensor inside for the battery, and the sensor is magnetic, so it's going to be sitting right over here, magnetized to the frame. I'm gonna put it here, but it's not waterproof, so I'm not. So it's gonna be sitting in the back. I mean, inside the belly. But so far, good. I just gotta trim this guy over here. I don't like unfinished business. Eventually we'll put a kill switch over here. It's going to come out from the battery. It's going to come over here, switch, and we'll probably squeeze it somewhere underneath so nobody can see it. I'm also thinking, I haven't put a kill switch yet because I'm thinking of wireless kill switch. So it's like I activate the alarm, it shuts down the entire bike and nobody can move it wirelessly. I know they have that for a 12 volt battery in a car, but I'm researching the kind of 72 volt. So they don't have a problem with 72 volt. They have one for 72 volt, but they only have 40 amps, and this bike does continuous 50 and peak for, I believe, 30 seconds of 100. However, the control is 80, so it probably gives me a peak of 80, which is still good. And we will monitor the rear motor, and we're going to try to see how that goes. Anything above 95 Celsius, which is, I believe, 180 Fahrenheit, will pretty much burn or boil your motor and your magnets inside. But yeah, this is the look, folks. All right, the bike is ready for next season. The battery is being stored in the house, and it's a beautiful thing, folks. If you guys want to purchase the 48 volt 33 amp hour battery, I'm more than willing to sell it to you guys. Just comment down below and give me your email. We'll get in touch. I'll give you a call. I will mail it. Oh God, hopefully I can do this with a decent price. You know, shipping, it might be a little bit expensive, but we can work anything out. So if you are interested in the 48 volt 33 amp battery, it was used for about 2 or 3 seasons, not too often. It was maybe charged 20 times, so it wasn't really abused, but it's a good battery. It's not a Panasonic, it's an A-class China cells, just like for this bike, and it works, and it worked flawlessly for me, and it still works flawlessly. It's just for this bike, the 48 volts, which is at 54.6 volts when fully charged, it's not enough. It only gives me 11 miles on this heavy bike. This bike probably weighs right now about 200 pounds, plus me 250, so you're talking about 450 pounds, which is a lot. But anyway, that's how the bike looks nice. Now, it looks nice. I like the mirror touch. They don't look like they're going to come off. Very sturdy, very happy. This is the blanket to cover that I have for the bike, and when I had the plastic one, the plastic mirrors, I pulled the car off and I ripped this piece of a mirror, so plastic was useless. It only cost $11. These were $17, as you saw previously on a video on the YouTube. But yes, it's sexy. I gotta get this bike ready for winter. I have a different cover for the winter, but I use both covers. I use this cover. I have to cover my son's bike for the winter. I have to lubricate both chains so they don't get rusty. I have to waterproof the not necessary, but I'll waterproof the rear wheel, and hopefully when I open it up tomorrow, next season, it is going to be beautiful like it is right now. I am extremely happy. Very beautiful build. I'm very proud of myself how it came out. The stand is still strong. The brakes, the best I've seen. These are Shimano Ice something. If you put Shimano Ice quad or 4-piston brakes, disc brakes, it will show you. The disc are like $100 for a pair, and then pretty much the entire kit was like 100. Well, was it 120? It was, I believe, for the front and for the rear was like $150. But it does wonders, and it's really good performance brakes. I mean, they all are, but in the class of 4 pistons, because anything in class of 1 piston or 2 pistons, not for this bike. But yeah, so this rack is still waiting for the battery, secondary battery. Kind of zip tied it, so it's I mean, it's sturdy as it is, but I just don't want it to have to flex upwards. So I zip tied it. Maybe I can get some more durable zip ties, but for now it does its purpose. Um, Other than that, everything is perfect. So again, I'm looking for a spot where I can put the sensor in. It looks like I can put a sensor across over here underneath, or I can put a sensor over here because it doesn't have anything, but it's going to be a little bit too visible. If I knew, I would have put it right next to the line over here, but everything is doable. It'll come out somewhere from here, or maybe from here, God knows. But anyway, we'll remove this, and we'll see how we can fix that. But it's not a problem. Very happy. Still got my cover for the battery charger. Go this way. Still got the key for the side panels. Got the cell phone holder. And again, folks, another question: should I get a camera for my chest? I don't like the helmet shit. I like for the chest. You guys comment down below if I should get camera for the chest. And the next thing is going to be the mud guard in the front, and it looks like it's going to fit just perfectly. There's enough space in between the forks and the frame, so it won't rub when you turn left or right. If it does, we'll trim it, but I doubt it. The shock, the dumper, is doing great. Kind of painted it, but whatever, who cares? This is not for the looks. This is for me to enjoy. This isn't a perfect paint. It's not supposed to be. This isn't a perfect anything. But to me, folks, this is mechanically perfect bike. I have ridden it on a test ride for 44 miles. The whole process took me about 5 to 6 hours. The bike didn't have a hiccup, didn't have a problem. It just continued running and running and running. So extremely happy with it. Extremely happy the way this American flag came out on this placard. This is a plate, a car plate. If let's say you're out of state, let's say as in New York, we need plates at the front and the back. But if you are out of state, somewhere up north, down south, you don't need rear front plates. You just need rear. So whoever wants that will be able to put it in the front bumper and pretty much display an American flag or whichever flag you guys wish to display. That is your choice. All right, but other than that, everything looks beautiful, clean so far. I put a nice little protector for this part of the wire. It's a skin for speaker wire. It goes down here to the stand, goes down that way, right over there it ends. It's good. I should have put the whole thing that way, like all the way down here, but I don't want to be too anal. That's the purpose. It looks good. It looks neat. Here, cables. You can't see any cables. You just see a funny looking thing that nobody pays attention to. Nobody probably will ever pay attention to it. So we just run the temperature sensor to the left of the room or the controller. We'll ride another sensor inside the battery, like I said earlier. Don't want to repeat myself. And I think we're going to be good for next season. The bike right now is just perfect to me. You guys let me know. Comment down below. And if you ever subscribe to this channel, you should, because there's always new things happening, new things going. And when the season starts, we're going to shoot some interesting videos. My plan is to pretty much go to work with this bike every single day that is not raining in the summer, in the season. Put some miles on it. The battery has only 200 miles on it. The bike has roughly approaching 1,000 miles, which is decent. Most of the miles are being done on a 48 volt battery, so the battery is good. It charges, recharges. Again, folks, if you want to purchase that battery, you have any questions about the battery, how much, how this and that, you can give me a quick comment down below with your email. I'll email you, and we'll exchange phone numbers, and we'll get on the phone and discuss the business. I hope. If it's not being sold, if I can't sell it, I'll probably will do something with it and use it in a different project. My son has an electric bike, so I might expand his battery. He has only 7 amps, 36 volts, 7 amp hour battery, so we might have to extend that and have a bigger wrench. But until then, folks, like I say, share, subscribe, comment down below, and just be safe. Don't ride with these awkward looking weather conditions and not knowing what's going to happen, because braking on this is not important, but it's very dangerous. Alright folks, take care.